Me and my group, Colby and Devan, we did our research project on concussions in football. Here's a little video to give you a background about concussions and what's going on with football.
It's just a preview of what concussions are. Is this thing even pulled up anymore? Yeah, it is. Okay.
The effects of concussions. Concussions have been linked with diseases such as Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS, Alzheimer's, and CTE. CTE can lead to confusion, impaired judgment, impulse control problems, aggression, depression, and progressive dementia.
Big names that have been included in this lawsuit include former Dallas Cowboys running back Tony Dorsett and Super Bowl winning Chicago Bears quarterback Jing McMahon. They both suffer from dementia. Also, a new name that just entered the lawsuit is Joe Montana.
Legal issues that's most recent is the Ohio State player that was found dead in a dumpster to a gun-inflicted wound shot. They're led to believe that concussions have been the cause of this. He sent message saying, "Sorry if I'm an embarrassment. These concussions have really messed up my head." So that's the most recent case in the news right now. Also, four former football players sued the NFL and Rodale Company because of concussions. There's been a constant battle between the NFL and former football players. Just last year, uh, a former football player sued the NFL and Rodale for not protecting them against brain injuries. These players are suffering from headaches, dizziness, memory loss, and depression and medical bills because of concussions and their brain injuries. They will have future expenses that they have to pay for and future problems that require their wife's care.
Biggest part about concussions in the NFL have to be the settlement that took place. First price that was brought up to the judge was a $675 million cap for damages, which in a lot of cases is a lot of money, but when you're talking about 400 or 4,500 players that just sued the NFL, it's not that much. So they finally agreed on a $870 million payout, which includes $75 million for the baseline testing, $10 million for the medical research and education, The NFL would also pay an additional $112 million to the players' lawyers for for the total payout of $870 million. Uh, Things that took place after the settlement have to be the rule changes in the NFL and the NCAA. Targeting has been a huge penalty in the past 2 years, where a player will lead with his head and almost spear the opposing player, which will lead to an ejection and maybe a suspension for the following game.
Due to the NFL not handling concussions in the right way, just in the past 9 years, there have been former NFL players to commit suicide, which is one of the biggest motivations that the NFL had to change the rules, um, such as targeting and spearing. And most teams now have an on spot neurologist at every NFL event.
Here are references.